Hello everyone, my name is Mariam Jamal, and today I want to talk about the news on social media, whether we can really trust it and how it affects people's opinions. This topic is very personal to me because I experienced it directly during the war in Gaza. I will share where I get my news from, how fake news spread quickly during the war, and how misinformation can influence people's decisions and even cost lives. In today's digital world, social media has been one of the fastest and the most influential sources of news. Millions of people rely on platforms like Facebook, X, Instagram, and Telegram to follow events just as they happen. However, this speed comes with a serious problem. Not all news on social media is trustworthy. Based on my personal experience during the war on Gaza, I believe that news on social media shouldn't be trusted blindly because misinformation can be dangerous and even deadly. So, where I get my news? Living in Gaza during the war taught me that accessing accurate information is a matter of survival. It's not just awareness. At the beginning of the war, I, like many others, depended heavily on social media to know what was happening. Airstrikes, ceasefire warnings, rumors, evacuation warnings, and news about border areas. Currently, I am more selective about my news sources. I mainly rely on trusted media outlets such as Al Jazeera, which has field reporters and a clear verification process. I also follow the page of the journalist Hassan Slayih, may he rest in peace, inshallah, whose platform continues to publish verified and reliable news until today. In addition, for local and academic news, I always check official sources, such as the university's official pages, instead of relying on shared posts or rumors. One of the most dangerous aspects of social media during the war was the spread of fake news. False information spread very quickly, especially related to ceasefire, humanitarian corridors, and the end of military operations. For example, during the war, false news spread claiming that the war had ended and a certain border area was safe to return to. It was my city, Rafah. Tragically, some people believed these rumors and attempted to go back to their homes in border regions. As a result, several civilians were killed because those areas were still extremely dangerous. This shows that fake news is not just misleading, it can cost lives. I was personally affected by this misinformation. I found myself in a situation where I had to make decisions based on the news circulating on social media. And later I realized that some of this information was completely false. That experience made me more cautious and aware of how harmful unverified news can be. However, after these experiences and later through my university studies, my perspective on media completely changed. I took a media course at Azhar University with Dr. Akram Al where I learned practical techniques to verify news. One of the most important skills I learned was reverse news search, which helps identify the original source of image, posts, and videos to see whether they are old, edited, or taken out of context. I also learned to check the original source of news, compare the same news across multiple reliable outlets such as Al Jazeera, BBC, etc. Look for official statements instead of personal claims. Now I apply these techniques to every piece of news I see, especially during crisis. For example, when a news spread about the return of face-to-face classes at the university, Al-Azhar University, instead of believing social media posts, I checked the official university page. It turned out that face-to-face attendance was limited to 1 day per week for practical specialization students only, not a full return, as the rumors claimed. How news can change people's opinions. So news, especially visual news, has a powerful impact on people's opinions. During the Gaza war, we clearly saw how global public opinion began to change as images and videos of massacres, destroyed homes, and injured children spread worldwide. Many people started questioning the official narrative they have believed for years. As a result, global support for the Gazan community increased. Boycott campaigns against Zionist products expanded. People from different religions and cultures stood in solidarity with Gaza. And at the same time, the continuous exposure to violent images led to growing anger and hatred, included increasing hatred toward Jews, which shows how emotional and sensitive the influence of news can be. This highlights the responsibility of media platforms to present facts without promoting collective hatred or misinformation. In conclusion, I don't fully trust the news on social media unless it comes from verified and credible sources. My experience during the war in Gaza taught me that misinformation can spread faster than truth, and it can lead to irreversible consequences. However, social media can be also a powerful tool for awareness and justice, just as we saw in Gaza. I believe that learning how to verify news, questioning sources, and thinking critically should be a basic skill for everyone. News has the power to inform, mislead, unite, or even divide, and the responsibility relies with both, the one who publish it and the one who consume it. That's it. Thank you.